Well, hello YouTube. I know it's been probably about 2 weeks since I last post, and I am back in Iowa for my visit to South Carolina. I mean, overall, I guess the visit went well. Saw some friends and everything. I actually got to go to the club I used to go to J Whispers, where I had actually gotten banned, but got the ban lifted. My we was best friends, my close friend now, had the ban lifted and everything, and so I was really glad she did that. So I got to hear my favorite band play, the Brads. If you're from South Carolina or anywhere near Anderson, go to J Whispers Friday and Saturday nights. Hear the band, they're awesome. Katie and John do an awesome job and everything, and everybody else in the band is completely amazing. But ran into some people that I hadn't seen in a year out there, and a lot of them didn't recognize me and everything because I have bulked up from being on my testosterone, and my voice has changed. And immediately when I talked to Katie, she's like, "Oh, you're beefy and everything. Your voice is like really deep now." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't really know. A lot of people have said that. I'm beefy, I'm bulky now. It's not that they're saying that I was fat and everything, but I have gotten more stocky and everything because I am short. I spent a lot of time at my grandma's and everything, and I'm really glad that she's coming around to accepting it. It made me feel really good when she's like, "You're my grandchild either way, whether you're a male or female, I'll always love you." It was really good to hear her call me Mickey and everything. Sorry, bad habit. But it was weird for the people that slip up more down there, using female pronouns when it comes to talking about me or towards me. It was just really weird. I didn't see my dad while I was down there, because he did have that conversation with me before I got down there. I did get to see my daughter that I have with my ex, and she remembered me. It's kind of, the sad thing is that, like, yeah, she knows me as Daddy, but her mother has her calling me Daddy Mickey instead of just Daddy, so that kind of hurt a little bit. It hurt a lot, really. But yeah, I was like super excited to get back to Iowa though. I made it the drive back in 12 hours, which was really like amazing. I drove the entire way back, and I let Cookie sleep. But got back here, celebrated Cassie's birthday, which found out the sex of the baby. If I forgot to mention in the vlog that I did with her, she is 5 months pregnant, and we're having a boy, which is really exciting. I guess not really much changed, in the past 2 weeks. Just really excited about being back and everything. I was talking to Cassie's mom about when I had my top surgery, about the scars and everything, and I think I decided when I had my top surgery that I'm just gonna get a full chest piece tattoo done to cover up the scars if they're bad, or after they get done healing. Cause like I was watching one of my buddy's videos and everything about, he was talking about, if people do ask about them and everything when you are out in public without a shirt on, say, I guess Like, I don't want to just throw my business out there, so I think it'd be easier for me personally, just to get a tattoo of them, because I'm covered in tattoos as it already. Now I guess I just gotta figure out what chest piece to get, something that won't look dumb, you know, because I already have 2 on my chest. I have 1 on each pecs. So I guess, something like right there. I was kind of thinking like tribal going down my side just to cut up into the scar. Cause I already want to extend my tribal, my arm to my chest and everything. So I guess I just do the other side too. That way it covers up both of them. Really don't have much to say. I just kind of wanted to give the update on, the visit to South Carolina and with my friends and family that I haven't seen. I did go see my mom, and everything. I've learned that mine and my mom's relationship, we're much better when we're not face to face. We're better farther, apart and everything, unless it's just me and her. Because when it's me, her, and my grandma, it's kind of like they're battling, because my grandparents raised me for the most part, so I guess they're kind of like battling to, who can tell me what to do and everything. It's a little weird, but I mean that's how it's always been between the 2 of them. Yeah, my hair is kind of messed up and everything, like normal. Trying to grow it out, do the little shaggy surfer thing. It's over my ears now, constantly. But yeah, I don't know what to say, really. But overall, it was a pretty good visit and everything. I've been meaning to do an update on it. I guess it did kind of hurt not seeing my dad, because I really did want to see him, but, he made that decision. And I was like 5 minutes away from his house the entire time I was there. So it was kind of, crazy. My friends did pretty, freak out, like, oh my god, like, your voice and everything. Like, my buddy Brandon, he's my token gay guy and everything. We've been friends for years. And he's like, oh my god, you're just even sexier now. I'm like, shut up, Brandon. But everybody was tripping out over my voice and how much muscle I have packed on. Everybody's like, the weight looks good on you and everything, and so does all the muscle. Because I was a little scrawny, little thing a year ago. And, when I was pretty scrawny before. I started my testosterone too, so. But I guess it affects everybody differently. Because, I have a buddy, he's been on T for, 2.5 years and everything. He's had all his surgeries and he's still really scrawny. So I guess you have those of us that are, your skinny boys, and those of us that are, really, muscular and everything. But I guess that's just my update and everything. Everybody have a great week, and talk to y'all later.